Hello YouTube, this is LSG, and today I'm going to be bringing you a tutorial on how to make your own custom web page. And well, in my case, I made mine a my homepage, and I have a bunch of links to it on as to where to get to easiest websites that are the most common websites I visit. So, and it made it pretty easy, and it's just a pretty simple. It's in HTML language and also CSS, which is formatting for HTML. So first, you don't need to download any programs to do this. It's honestly, this is the hardest part, is figuring out where to start writing code. And once you get past this, it's more simplistic from there. And it's a little bit of a learning curve, but it doesn't take long to learn. So if you have Windows 8, go to search and Notepad. I'm opening a new window just because I have one up already, because I'm not going to retype all this. I'm just going to show you off mine. So pretty much you have this, and let's say you're writing your code. By the way, to start an actual website, you have to have this there. That's just pretty much saying it's a website. And then underneath it, you have to have HTML saying you're writing it in HTML language, which HTML is it's a programming language, is exactly what it is. So, and it's pretty simplistic. I mean, there's some difficult parts to it, but there's always an easy way out. Like the formatting, the HTML formatting is much harder than just incorporating CSS into it, which it just makes it 20 times easier, and I will show you that in a second. So anyways, here, let me just do an example quick. So let's say body, that's just saying what's actually the body is what is going to be in your the words that actually show up. And then H1 that's your heading. So let's say this is my heading. I'm just doing this as a quick example before I show you mine. That is pretty simplistic. So anyways, so once you're done with that, let's say you're done with making your website, or you want to see what I do is I always save it pretty early on, because I want to see how it looks and make sure I didn't make any mistakes, and it makes it a lot easier if you to find your mistakes, because there's a thing with writing code is a lot of times mistakes are made. That's just how it works. It's just part of it. But anyways, once you do this notepad, or you have some of your code written, and you save it as, I'm saving mine to my desktop just so because it's there, and it doesn't really make a difference to me, and I don't want to forget where I put it. But it needs to be a .html file. Now that's just saying it's going to be a website. That's all that is. It's like, instead of .txt, which is just saying it'll open up Notepad and it'll show us text. And if you don't have that, it will show, like, if I opened it up with .txt, it would show up as, like, this code will show up in Google. It'll just, as a blank page, it'll show this, which you don't want that. That's not what this is supposed to look like. So you save that, have it up there, open with Google Chrome. Don't use Internet Explorer. Well, first of all, if you use Internet Explorer, you should probably switch anyways, because it's just really bad. But so pretty much that's what that's gonna look like. That's just simplistic, obviously. I mean, that's not really what you want your home page looking like, but it's pretty simple. So let me show you what mine looks like. Maybe a little overwhelming at first, but it's a lot easier than it looks right here. I will do this whole part at the end. That's you need to have it at the beginning, but it's something to do once you're done making it. So to start off, you do body, and then my heading is Dylan's homepage, and then my P it's for paragraph. It's my I just put that symbol there. I just did favorite pages, and then see another thing. To end so you have your heading, your first heading, have your words in between, and then to end it, you have to do the bracket, and then you have to put a slash in front of your H1 for everything. Like for this is paragraph, you do /P at the end of it. This is for links. How to do this is pretty simple. So you have your bracket A there, that's your code for link, and then you have to do space href equals parentheses, and then mine I did twitter.com, and then you have to put this right here, right there. That has to be after whatever your website is, because it makes it because otherwise it won't show up on your page. It's just part of coding. And then you end bracket, and this is what you want it to show. Like here, let me actually open my webpage and show you guys. So yeah, this is, see, it just says Twitter there. That's how it shows up. So that's another thing. And then once again, you do your /A. So I have a bunch of links there because that's what I got going on. And this is creating a table. So in mine, I have this over here with my subscribers. Obviously not that many, I know. But so I have my table border, which is 1 inch. I was looking at this before, and I'm not really sure why this is here, but I'm afraid to take it out, and this might mess everything up. But you guys can kind of mess around with that, just try to figure it out. You might not need this here. I'm assuming at least this one you don't need there. I don't know. I'm not really sure why I put that there. This one I made it in a previous one when I was just first learning HTML, and then I copied it. I wanted to make a better web page, and I copied and pasted it. So when I was first learning HTML, I did something stupid there, and I don't know why. But so you have your table border. It says the border, and then TR. I think you need that there somewhere. I think it's like pretty much saying you have a table. Except I think this is saying, I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. I don't know. But this, let me just ignore that. And then TH. So this is your top box. So pretty much, well, yeah, your top box. So this is that part right there. That's what TH stands for. And then anything underneath it is TD. So you can do TD1, TD2, TD3, and so on. And it just goes on like that, and it'll make a box like that. And then you do /table. See, I mean, like even like this one, it doesn't just end with A, but it doesn't start with A, but it ends with A. This one starts with this whole thing and then ends with just table. That's just how it goes sometimes. All right. Now to get to the actual formatting part. Formatting is, it took me longer to figure out. The HTML way is much more difficult than this. This is probably the easiest thing ever. So pretty much you want I just put it under there. I like having my things spaced out and just kind of organized. I don't know. I think it makes it easier. But so you do head and then style. They're just two different ones, but you need to have them both. It's pretty much CSS. It's pretty much this is making it CSS. This whole part, it's like, I wouldn't say it's another programming language. It's just, well, kind of ish. I don't know. it's hard to explain. I don't really know how to explain it well. I'm not a professional or anything. I'm just a self-taught at the moment. But then, so you do. This is what you're doing to the body. See, it basically is different because here for HTML you need the brackets, but here you're just saying body, and then you do this bracket thing. I don't know. It's not really. It's above the actual bracket symbol, so you have to shift click it, obviously. But so I have my background image. I just went and found this on Google Images, and I don't know why it looks all messed up right there. Oh, I know why. Cause I usually have this on my other screen, and I made the picture so that it's well, my other screen isn't 1080p and this one is, so that's why that looks all messed up. But that's just, don't even worry about that. You can, no matter what, you go into Google Chrome, you go, so let's just say backgrounds. That's pretty easy. Go images, and say you want this background. Just go to more sizes, and yeah, you got all the different sizes of the same picture. So pretty much you drag that to your desktop, or actually, well, see, I have mine in my hotkeys folder along with, well, yeah, so that's my website right there, my HTML file. By the way, if you want me to do an auto hotkeys tutorial, I will do that for you guys. But at the moment I'm doing this, so yeah. But it needs to be either in the same, it needs to be in the same folder, otherwise it will not show up. I named the picture 1, don't really know why, I guess it was easy to type is why I named it. So pretty much you do background dash image colon URL, and then see, this is where you put the name of your picture. This is going to be the same. This stuff is going to be outside of the highlighted, going to be the same for everything. Other than that will not be the same. It depends on your picture. Most of them, I'm not sure about the different, about .png and all that kind of stuff, but .jpeg is what I used because it was just easier for me. And I think most of your pictures you get off there are JPEG. So, and then I did text dash align center, so that just centers your wording and all that kind of stuff. And then it's pretty much, it's all after you know how to do this, it's the same for everything. So that's what you do for your body. This is for the table. There's a bunch of different things which you can, or which like codes that you can honestly look them up. I think it's w3schools.com. They have tutorials on HTML, JavaScript, CSS, pretty much everything you'd ever want to know about web designing, and I think they might even have like Python and all that kind of stuff, which is what I'm trying to learn at the moment. But yeah, so pretty much it's all the same. So text align center and border. This one, just since it's a table, I made the border 1 pixel and made it solid blue. And then you just see the difference between background color and color. Color affects the font, and background color obviously affects behind it. So that's that made the background color behind this blue, and then made the words white. And it's the same for all these. And you can do font size, you can do font family. I don't have one typed in because I have no idea why, actually. I just never did, apparently, for some peculiar reason. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's about it. Oh, also one more thing. So to get the lines underneath your I have them under my links, but you can do them under anything. You can do it under your paragraphs or anything. It's just this. Only one time you do bracket HR bracket, and There's a few others. If you do BR, that's line break, so that moves it down a little bit. I don't know. I will put the website where I personally learned all my knowledge from in the description. It's a pretty simple website. It's really for beginners and learning how to use all this, or learning about programming websites. And I'm not sure what all they have on there, but it's a really helpful website, and it'll give you all these codes, like pretty much everything you'll ever need. And if you don't want to just put blue and you want to do a different kind of blue, there are like I'm not gonna actually keep this here, but so that I know that one is white, and it's just usually pound and then F. There's another one and it goes down like this, so, and it just keeps going down, and then it just keeps going down, and then it turns to E. But there's tons more in between there. That's how you get. But I know that website has all those on it too. But yeah, that's basically a good way to make your home page. I think mine turned out pretty well. I usually have mine on my other monitor just because I'm doing all this other stuff on this monitor, and I just have my websites on that one. I don't really know why. But for the video, I want it in 1080p, so I put it on this one. So that's why the image looks a little messed up. But that's okay. And also, well, right there, that's because if it's not as big as your monitor, it repeats automatically. There's another command on to make it not repeat, but I don't know it off the top of my head. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and jabbering my mouth. If you have any questions about any of this, put in the comments. I would be glad to help, or give you a place, link to go and find your answer. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. I'm only at like 4 subscribers right now, which is like my neighborhood friends and stuff. Well, actually no, most of my friends don't know about it, but just like cousins and little cousins and stuff watching me. But yeah, I'm just trying to build my channel, just like most of you other YouTubers out there. But anyways, I hope you like this video, and yeah, have a great day. Peace.